Hello, dear friends, for our Greek adventure. This is John Rose, and I just want to give you an update. It's a lot easier to record a video than to type an email. Plus, we know nobody reads email anymore. So I greet you and say hello from San Diego, California, and I just want to give you a couple updates. If you've not bought your plane tickets yet, boy, I would encourage you to do so quickly. One of the nice things going on right now, at least your tickets over there, is the euro to dollar exchange rate is still very good. Generally speaking, the prices of plane tickets from the United States over to Athens right now, those tickets are really well priced. So if you've not bought your tickets yet, I would encourage you to do that. Remember also that Dan and I, Dan from Pilgrim Tours, we do need your flight information so that we can have your ground transportation set to pick you up from Athens Airport, and that's included in the cost of your trip. I do remind you to wear good, comfortable walking shoes. We are going to do a lot of walking, a lot of climbing, a lot of stepping on stairs. Wear light clothing. Greece is going to be warm. It's going to be in the high 80s. Sometimes it might be in the low 90s, although hopefully not too often. You wear your hats, you wear your sunscreen. For a lot of you that enjoy the water, you want to bring bathing suits. There's going to be a lot of opportunities to go swimming. You don't have to, but you oftentimes will want to. One of the things that I did very custom for our trip is I hired a snorkeling company. It's already included in our price. That's going to meet us in a place called the Sunken City, where we are going to float over a town that was flooded around the same time as ancient Sparta. It's super cool, and so have a bathing suit ready also. But I also would remind you, for those of you that are hearing this about hiking and snorkeling and swimming, this trip can be as active or as inactive as you want to, and you'll always have the opportunity to blow off stuff and either stay on our bus. When we're in Greece, we will have a tour bus with us the whole time that's air conditioned. So if other people are choosing to be more active, you can just go back on the bus and chill. And we're never going to force you or make you do anything that you don't want to do. We are very adaptable and cooperative that way. Another thing my daughter reminded me of, to make sure to remind you that if you would look at our tour detailing, that all of the meals are covered except for most of the lunches. So remember to bring a little bit of extra money for lunches. And if you look in the fine print, that's kind of the deal. The breakfast and dinners are huge. Most of them are buffet. So whether or not you feel like you're going to need a big lunch or not, just be aware that is something you have to pay for and be prepared to pay for when you're there. I also want to encourage you one more time, and I kind of feel like I'm the curator of this trip where you can get the maximum experience. Man, start to watch those movies about ancient Greece. If you've not watched Troy, the movie Troy or the movie Alexander the Great, which are fairly recent movies, and I keep on talking to you about that great book, Persian Fire, which is talks a lot about where we're going to be at. And then obviously reading the book of Acts, because the book of Acts is all about the places we've been to. I just can't encourage you enough. One last thought before I let you go, which is we have created a private Facebook page. I put a link on that private Facebook page on the email that I've sent you. I know some of you are not crazy about Facebook. My wife is not part of Facebook, but somebody in your traveling party, it's just going to be helpful for you to be connected to this private group. You may be at the airport and the only thing you have is Wi-Fi. You may not be able to roam with your phone, and having a private way where we can all publicly communicate with each other is just going to make the tour a little bit easier for all of us. So I encourage you to join that link. We will never make that private group public, so you can tell details, tell us where you're leaving, where you're going, and as the trip rolls along, we'll be able to share a lot of private information there. If there are any other questions you have or any other details, now that as we enter like the final 12 weeks or so leading up the tour, feel free to text me or to email me. The best format though for me is via text, 619 540-1221. I can't wait to meet all of you and see you in Athens shortly. And I'm just looking forward to a great trip. Have a wonderful afternoon, and we'll look forward to hearing from you soon.